Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, I would like to say Alhamdulillah and thank you to all the examiners, especially my thesis supervisor, Bapak Bayu Sutikno. Today, I would like to present my thesis presentation with the title of Designing New Business Model for PT Trimulia Bangun Persada, Bangun Aja Custom Housing App. My name is Krisna Darmawan as the owner of PT Trimulia Bangun Persada itself, and this is the start of my presentation. The increasing number of demand, especially in urban area, is causing property huge price escalation. Most of the offer that available now are dominated by giant developer company that offer houses in clusters with similar type. For a lot of customers, they don't have any choices rather than took those offering. But do you know that building their own house may become a cheaper option for them and more fulfilling at the same time? On the other hand, PT Trimulia Bangun Persada is a construction company with a long list of experiences in construction business. We have a complete team from engineering, project to the back office. In 2018, we already certified by ISO 9001, 14001, and 45001. With our experiences and capabilities, we are optimistic that we can expand our market segment from specifically B2B industrial segment to the wider B2C housing segment. Here are the problem statement of this research. And the research question of this research are, first, how to formulate an effective canvas business model for PT Trimulia Bangun Persada. Second, is the proposed business model for PT Trimulia Bangun Persada feasible enough to conduct? And the academic benefits of my thesis is to be an additional reference, especially to those who seek for references about custom housing business model or market segment expanding in construction businesses. While the practical benefit is to help PT Trimulia Bangun Persada formulate a suitable business model in order to expand their market segment and increase their profit. Business Model Canvas, or the BMC, is a tool that assists the user to identify the smaller elements of their business model and provides a visual map to those details. When complete, the BMC can provide a one-page view of what the business does to achieve its goals. The BMC has 9 elements in it, which are value proposition, customer segment, channel, customer relationship, revenue stream, key resources, key activity, key partnership, and cost structure. Empathy Map is a tool developed by Visual Company Explain. It will help us to get a better understanding of environment, behavior, concerns, and aspirations of customer. With this tool, we can build a stronger business model because a customer profile can guide us to a better value proposition, more convenient way to reach customer, and more appropriate customer relationships. The business plan forces business founders to think systematically about every aspect of the business. The business plan aspects are marketing aspect, technical or operational aspect, management or organizational aspects, and financial aspect. So here is my research method. The research design would be qualitative descriptive study, and the unit of analysis would be in individual level to those who want to build their own house. And I have some data collection method for some purposes. Survey and interview to potential customer for empathy mapping, and also some interviews with fellow housing contractor to see whether TBP has a suitable business model to serve B2C custom housing segment. I also doing an observation to gather some information about the company. The data will be served by Canvas business model, and I will doing a little financial analysis as well to see whether this idea is feasible financially. So here are some TBP's portfolio. As we can see, the main segment of this company is B2B industrial building. Most of its projects were located in West and Central Java. And this is the TBP's first housing project. Last year, TBP just got their first housing project that located in one of the most prestigious locations in South Jakarta, Pondok Indah. The result was satisfying for us and the customer. The profit is good. Actually, it has a bigger profit percentage than industrial segment. This pilot project just increased our confidence that TBP has the capacity to serve in B2C custom housing market segment. Imagine that you are playing The Sims. You know the game? You create your own house, but actually you can make it into reality. That is the idea of this app. So here are the mock-up for Bangun Aja app. In the main menu, you will find sketch your own design, design references, find location, design and technical consultation, 3D visualization, and budgeting option. The find location menu would be like a marketplace of land. You can input your land criteria from the price, size, or location, and we will help you to find a suitable land for your dream house. You can also use the map to locate your preferable area and look for facilities nearby. In the Sketch Your Own design, you can sketch the layout of your own house according to your own criteria. Then, you may get our professional team help you develop your sketch into a technical drawing. To get a better visualization, you can also get your design visualized by our 3D artist and get an accurate budget estimation from our budgeting team. And if you are ready to make your dream house come true, you can use our budget estimation as a price to build your dream house with us. So this app will be a one-stop solution for any people that looking to build their own dream house. And if you are out of idea about how your dream house will look like, you can always look to our design references gallery. So, here are some information about my data collecting process. I've interviewed 5 potential customers, 2 housing contractors, and 136 that fill my questionnaire using Google Forms. As we can see, almost all of them are willing to have their own house now or in the future, and all of them want a landed house, not the apartment. 44% of them want a house in cluster, and 56% of them want single landed house. Our segment will fall into the 56% of them since we are offering custom housing service, not selling a cluster. And 20% of them are willing to spend more than 2 billion rupiah to own a house. This segment will be our main target because for the same amount of money, we prefer to do fewer projects since we have limited team. Here is the empathy map as the result from doing the interview and gathering data from questionnaire. As we can see, most of them never seen any application that offers similar services to Bangun Aja and say that Bangun Aja will be helpful for them to realize their dream house. They agreed that design is an important aspect and very personal, but they heard that using professional architect to design their house would spend a lot of money. Since budget is one of the most important things and very sensitive at the same time, most of them think that over-budgeting would become a big problem when they build their own house. So an accurate budgeting is very important process. They don't have enough references of housing contractor that may help them to build their house. Some of them didn't even know about where to start when they are deciding to build a house. So any professional help will be really helpful to guide them in the process of building a house. They are agreed that good quality building, time precision, and reasonable price are the quality they are seeking in choosing housing contractor. They would consider contractors' experience as well as the important aspect since it would bring proof that contractors are the capable one. Last but not least, some of the interviewees are recommending Land Marketplace as a good addition for Bangun Aja app so that the app will become a real one-stop custom housing solution app. Here is TBP's current Canvas business model. It's actually a regular business model for an industrial construction company with focused customer segment on manufacturer and warehousing company. The value proposition is just the quality of service itself, price, timing, quality building, and we still rely on very conventional yet effective channel, words of mouth by satisfied customer. The main revenue stream is from the project itself. Sometimes we do designing as well. Key activities, key partnership, cost structure is typical for a construction company. And here is the new TBP's Canvas business model. In order to expand its market segment to custom housing segment, TBP offers some new value proposition that are the feature of Bangun Aja. Bangun Aja app itself will become a new channel to reach potential customer in new segment. There will be some new activities related to developing and operating Bangun Aja app, which means new IT team will be added into key resources to handle these activities. And TBP also need to establish a new key partnership with app developer and server provider. In the cost structure, there will be some additional costs for server, app development, and maintenance costs, while on the opposite side, there will be new revenue stream from custom housing project revenue and Bangun Aja subscription fee. TBP is still a small and growing company with high expected year-on-year revenue growth. As we can see, that TBP has more than 40% of growth in revenue from 2018 revenue to 2019. Even when the economies are falling down due to COVID-19 pandemic, TBP still experiencing a revenue growth even though it is not as big as previous year. So I think 30%, 15%, and 5% annual revenue growth for optimistic, moderate, and pessimistic scenario are reasonable and realistic. While for custom housing segment, TBP targeting 3, 2, and 1 house build for the first year as optimistic, moderate, and pessimistic scenario, and the same amount of it for the annual growth scenario. The expected value for each housing project is 2 billion rupiah. As we can see, that earning before interest and tax for 3 scenarios show us that Bangun Aja brings better profit for the company for each scenario. While the difference is also quite significant, which means Bangun Aja can be considered as financially feasible project for PT TBP. Finally, this research has come to its conclusion. First, people with middle-upper socio-economic status will become the potential target market for TBP in custom housing segment. The location will be in Jakarta and surrounding areas since this area has the most population of the target market. Second, sketch your own layout, online design consultation, cost estimation, and structure analysis are the featured need by potential customer. Therefore, offered value propositions are already validated. Third, TBP has the needed resources and capabilities to expand their market segment to custom housing segment. Therefore, Bangun Aja is feasible in terms of construction capabilities. Fourth, TBP need to add new key activities and establish new partnership with application developer and server provider in order to develop Bangun Aja application. Fifth, dedicated IT team for running and maintaining Bangun Aja application is needed, since TBP does not have their own IT team yet. The IT team will consist of IT manager, programmer, and digital marketing staff. Payroll of IT team will be booked on overhead costs since even with Bangun Aja, TBP is still a construction company. 6. TBP will have more revenue stream from Bangun Aja consultation fee and project revenue from custom housing project. And 7. Bangun Aja is financially feasible to be executed since TBP will earn more profit in each scenario with Bangun Aja rather than without Bangun Aja. Last but not least, this is Bangun Aja app development schedule. 1 full year is needed to develop the app from finalizing the business plan, developing MVP, launching MVP, product optimization until the launching of full version. Once again, thank you very much for this opportunity. Have a nice day and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.